The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Decker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide.
What?
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally, somewhere else.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
Starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Decker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
Are you?
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment
kiddo.
in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
Mad, even.
Listen to me! You're not
God.
listening! It's your only bloody job!
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the pace. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late.
Doctor, you're
and after
late.
all those And after all those promises, never mind.
Those were outtakes that they decided to lump in to be edgy, weren't they? Who am I? What? I don't know what the hell is going on. Huh? Hi, Jeans. What's going on? That is a good-looking couch that I want. Hi, Bryce. So what's going on? Questions with the directional pad. Keyboard with triangle. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Enough with the theatrics, Nathan. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Tell me about yourself, Nathan. Oh wait, you're from hell.
I'm Nathan Peel.
Very theatrical, Nathan. Okay. What's wrong?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
I don't know, Nathan. You tell me. Oh wait, I already asked those. Why purgatory?
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
What's with the hands, Nathan? These are not intuitive controls. Why does nothing change?
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for change, like a murder.
Well, you're nuts, Nathan. That's all I got. Keyboard? Really? You want me to type this all out? Oh, I don't know about this. Should I be salacious? When is the last time you had sex? I'm not a professional, Nathan, so bear with me.
I can't answer that.
How tall are you? Let's get real basic.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave.
What the hell does that mean? You didn't answer my fucking question. What's your favorite color? This is great therapy. Oh, it's British spelling.
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you then either.
No, I didn't, you stupid asshole. You're nuts, Nathan. What does he mean? Oops, god damn it.
Dr. Decker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Uh-huh. What's wrong with you?
It's like those montage.
Next. Hi, Mariana. Talk to me. Where are your
Nope. Don't know. I don't know.
Okay, Mariana. What's your deal? Allow.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Are you acting okay? No.
We got a lot of new patients, huh? Don't worry, we don't bite. Well, most of us. Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are.
Huh? Where are your goddamn shoes, though? Like, really, where are your shoes?
Dr. Decker could really get inside you. It was, unsettling. But you let him do it. Part of the process, I guess.
Would he ask your favorite color?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
That's so hot. So
I
hot.
black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach, like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
I don't know if that's the right acting choice in this context, Mariana.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time.
What?
But I'm not swimming
What?
before I black out. Dr. Decker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
What did he work out? Oh, hello.
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
I do like that logic. I'm kind of over you a little bit. Hey, Elin. Who are you?
Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
You are Elin.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment.
Ugh.
I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Not in a bad way.
I started seeing Dr. Decker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Okay. Sorry for writing your notes. Say that, Elin.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care. The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them. It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
I find you kind of boring. Sorry, Elin. What's your deal? And why are you dressed like Alessa from Silent Hill?
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Well, I'm not.
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness. Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Yes. I feel like she's trying to be Phoebe Bridgers, and it is just not.
I'm obsessed with my
working.
husband. It's absurd, really.
Okay, why?
Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
Can you
Lucky
elaborate?
to be alive. He almost died.
That face she made like she had the worst sip of water ever.
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
What kind of problems?
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore. Since our altercation, he's become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time, now more of an enigmatic husk.
Yeah. You
The
tell me
most
about
shocking
Decker.
thing about Dr. Decker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
Well, that was very helpful.
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
Well, that's a relief.
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him. David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
Bryce, are you interesting?
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Decker?
Yep.
How well did you really know him? I hope you're nothing like him.
What's your problem?
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure.
What
I got
the hell
depressed.
is that close up?
Is that something I should know about?
Yes.
I didn't really like Dr. Decker, and for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
Well, yeah. Sounds about right.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Why would I think being
There's
a
trend going
gravedigger would
towards
have its
burial rather than
perks?
cremation again, and as well as running... At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
You'd think being a gravedigger would have its perks. What the fuck does that mean?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Okay. Kind of relics.
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
You fool. So you are a gravedigger?
I'm a gravedigger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
Well, you must not be a very good gravedigger. Oh, you're a shit gravedigger. Okay, so what's your
Decker
deal?
would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was
The
getting
dishes.
worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself. At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Someone's played Persona 3.
In the extra hour, I mainly
Masturbate.
catch up with work. It's a
Dig some
godsend.
graves.
Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
Well, good for you.
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get
I
a
would
lot
too.
of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
I've known you 5 minutes.
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Well, I guess I'll get to the insane after this one.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore.
Good for you, buddy.
There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Yes. Yes.
Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor?
I think I meant to.
Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis. But
What?
it's good
Well,
you're
why'd
having
you
a go anyway.
ask? Why'd you ask? Piece of shoe. He likes chess, we know that. So...
Yes, Dr. Decker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Murder does seem a bit harsh, doesn't it? And another grave to dig.
Good thing you got that
I
hour.
know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine.
Well, good.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
You fool.
I do like to be in control, but then I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor? If you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here. I saw it with Dr. Decker. Such control, such stability. But he unraveled at the end.
Good luck, Taurus.
He couldn't keep control of everything, of everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today. Can't have your head exploding, can we?
Oh, no. I really can't. I will ask people things. Hey, Nathan, again.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Decker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself. He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
I hear ya, buddy. With employment.
As far as Dr. Decker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
Well, shucks.
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues.
I watched it over and over and
to
over
see
and
if
over.
there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
Well, have we had this day before, or what? Yep.
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
Yeah, you look like it.
Dr. Decker's murder was sudden, brutal. It's terrible. But Doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday, Monday, Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? A few things seem to move me
kill
forward.
things. People.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
So who is Hannah?
My fiancée. My
grandma.
childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her.
What a beautiful origin
I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft? We spent a lot of time on there.
That wasn't a red flag for you that she wouldn't date elves? Like, really, dude?
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression.
Yes, she was a racist.
I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Decker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Nope. We've been talking for like 5 minutes.
I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now.
A racist family.
I haven't had any relationships since then. We played World of Warcraft a lot together. I guess it's not the cool thing to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding life.
So go save her.
No, I can't move backwards any more than a day.
Why didn't you
I
before?
don't really seem to control it. It's generally always on. I have to try and change something to move forward. Most of my days a blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off.
Well,
I'm on temazepam. Dr. Decker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't.
Oops. Well, did you have the same amount of tablets the next day? Yeah, probably. I'm kind of over you, Nathan.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Interesting.
Will you do it for me? Will you watch me to see what happens?
I'm very busy. No.
Well, that's not very
I
supportive,
can't!
Doctor.
Well, that's not very reasonable expectation.
I film myself doing lots of things. But it's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
That pose. Really? Really? Giving Mariana an edge. How about that, actress? Let's see.
Dr. Decker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly.
You bad breather.
You think I'm breathing badly?
You're breathing just fine.
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me?
Yep.
I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
Breathing's fine, let's move on.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts.
Why are you holding your goddamn breath?
It could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
Oh.
I normally black out when I'm dancing. I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
That's irrelevant, Mariana.
Dancing is good for you in so many ways. Just turn the music up, close your eyes, and let yourself go. You should try it sometime.
I always take a sip of GHB and soda right before I dance, because it makes me a better dancer.
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here.
Are you drinking?
My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Are you being roofied like all the time?
I don't drink.
Okay. Well, are you drinking anything? Because you can be roofied, lady.
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all of the sights.
That's very unprofessional. Whoop. Interesting.
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun.
That
it's
skin
possible
you
I've
would.
been in the sea during my blackout.
Well, do you get sunburn? This isn't gonna work, but...
I have no idea about that.
What? What a weird question! Yeah, shut the fuck up. Mariana, give you a fucking break.
I love the beach. Until somebody tells me it's gonna kill me, I'll keep going.
It's gonna kill you.
Have you ever been addicted to something, Doctor?
Been addicted to killing my patients.
I thought so when I first saw you. We should get on great.
So, why is that again?
I hold my breath when I'm swimming underwater. Most people do. Sometimes, if I'm really excited, I'll hold my breath accidentally, just for a few seconds. I don't know why.
Well, that's not helpful. You should scribble down when you notice yourself holding your breath and give me some context why. What's your deal?
I've been a patient here for 3 months. Today is my patient birthday. Do I get a cake or something?
No.
That's okay. I wasn't really expecting one.
Then why'd you fucking ask? You're nuts.
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
Well, this is time for the actress to show her chops.
Like you're not listening.
Shut up! Well, what? No, it's a valid question, because you are stupid flirting.
Wow. Let's get straight to it then.
Shut up.
I'm not sure I feel comfortable speaking with you about that at the moment.
Ew. So what's your deal, Decker?
Dr. Decker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients as far as I know. I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead. I guess people see me and call the police. But someone will take offense eventually, and I'll be charged with indecent exposure.
Yeah, perhaps. Elin, you're the least interesting.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much. Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown.
Yep.
No one should have to face that alone. I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
I don't know. I think I'd just be panicking those final moments.
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
Zip zap, zop, zip-a-dam, zip-zam. Yep, you're not making up shit.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Decker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems. He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
Eek. So yeah, I wouldn't like to sleep through it.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
Okay, Killing Eve.
It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses. They're mean to me.
That acting.
They call me the Angel of Death because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
Yeah. 50,
3 last
60,000.
month. 3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good.
There
Although
are 30
one of my
days left of the
patients,
month.
Hilda, I don't think she's got long. She's one of the crotchety ones.
She's a dying lady.
Always swearing and spitting at me. Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something.
Are you?
She doesn't bother me, though.
Anymore. What? Oh, seeing as in...
I'd been seeing him for about
visiting.
9 months, I think.
Uh-huh.
I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
Something gory happened?
I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved. I never used to get angry. Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right?
Yes.
And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
You in control? Wow, these notes are very Mariana obsessed.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
What'd you do?
I Stabbed him with a steak knife. Shocking, isn't it?
He asked me to do the dishes.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris.
Optician named Iris?
Not just the affair, but an optician.
Yeah, exactly.
named Iris.
I'm glad we're on the same page there.
Let's save that for another time, shall we?
No.
I'm rich, but I'm not made of money, and I'm fairly sure my time is up.
Well, do you care about figuring shit out or not? Oh, yeah.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder. I'm 57.
Wow!
Kidding. Just if you spent a whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go, you'd have achieved nothing.
That'd be annoying. Well, who can I ask? Alright.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Sorry.
Dr. Decker just had that look about him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one.
He looked suicide-y.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor. I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I
you're
belonged in
rich.
prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
Let's save you.
You have a lot of faith in your abilities. That's good. I look forward to being completely cured.
They're all a little arrogant and pompous.
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
Nah. Well... Now what? Okay. Let's experiment with these options. So these are just memories? I need to look at that. Oh, next day! Hints is down. Oh, you only get hints every 90 seconds. Gotcha. Sure. Well, let's go to the next day. No.
Oh, Doctor. Glad
Who the
I caught
hell
you.
are you? Oh, you.
I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either. Yes. Ben found Dr. Decker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Oh.
Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love.
Yeah, okay.
Or remembering a massacre. Whichever's more you.
Okay, quirky assistant. Like, what's your deal?
I wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only two of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
I wouldn't count on that. So, who's Ben?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners.
How am I supposed to
I'm sure
know?
he's got some tales.
Is he on
could
payroll? Like, really? How am I supposed to know Ben?
tell. The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Or your melodramatic acting.
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
Yep, you have murder written all over you. No, you're not. Shut up.
And you barely know me. I'm flattered.
What? And you expected me to know the night shift guy?
I
Piece of
needed
shit.
grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you haven't agreed, but just so you know, it's very kind of you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Everyone's so chipper and sassy post-murder, apparently. Was she fixing the cushions just then? Okay, well, what's the deal?
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind.
It was a steak
We'll be
knife.
getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
Well, thanks also, Barefoot Jaya. What's with barefoot women in this game?
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you?
No.
Don't worry. That's a new chair.
Thanks. Get back here. What did that say?
I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
Well, you fucking should. Name some names.
Susan, Annabelle,
Oh,
Melissa.
that's not cute.
There are some names, but they're not names of anyone I know.
You're fired. Cringy assistant lady. Why is it a new chair?
All I know is the police took his chair. Forensics, I suppose.
Okay.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting. I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
I don't know if that's the conclusion I would make. So, there's no one else? Do I have to go to the next day? Why was he working late? Guess I have to go the next day.
I'm having
Hey,
a
guys.
good day.
So, Nathan, this is our first time meeting.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Tammy.
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Yep, Warcraft.
No. No, we played that game
Oh,
together.
shut
but we didn't
up.
meet in it.
Give me partial credit, buddy.
Well done, Doctor. Yeah, we met at secondary.
Sure.
Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
It'd be hilarious.
I suppose it's funny for you. You won't remember. Anyway, I think I'll probably head home. This isn't helping.
Well, I'm sorry, I was joking. Get back here. Broody little bastard.
I'm having a loot day.
Oh.
It's a do-over.
Yeah, I get it.
I suppose you did remember that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Warcraft.
Yeah, at secondary school. It's been fun, but I've got a pill.
Okay.
Dr. Decker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loot day.
That looks like a really large mint. That's a huge-ass
It's got
pill.
a small skull and crossbones on it.
Oh, it's probably vitamin C.
Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
No!
You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow.
You
Yeah.
really? What made you say that? Ah. Piece of shoe.
I'm having a loot day.
What do you mean?
It's a...
Huh? Yeah?
Yeah. I never met...
Yeah. What?
I never mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet.
Oh.
What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days?
Yes.
Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory.
Huh.
It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation, and someone is controlling us. And there are millions of these sims. And someone, somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc.
That's
I'm
ridiculous.
starting to think you have that keyboard, Doctor.
No.
Don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Get back here and take that pill.
Midnight each
Yeah.
day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out,
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Yep. Is Nathan dead? Okay. I'm grabbing some water. I will be 30 seconds here. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Yikes. Okay, so Nate, hey.
Hello again, Doctor.
Hi.
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Oops.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Autumn.
I thought you'd be an autumn person. That means you're supposed to be grounded and productive. And you like your space.
That second part isn't true. Hi, Nathan.
Dr. Decker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
Maybe
Yes,
you did.
Dr.
Was he barefoot too? I didn't see
cursed
that.
me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor? I'm been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since.
Does it have to
Which
be
one do you think's
fire,
best?
Pyro? Why do you like fire? I'm assuming this will go nowhere.
I think fire is very
Oh.
primal in terms of energy. Maybe if I burn something, my days will keep rolling. Although I'm not sure you're supposed to encourage arson in these sessions.
Well, I
Doctor.
didn't, you piece of shit. Nutty piece of shit. I just want you to give the rocking chair away. Can I have the rocking chair? I'll take a rocking chair. You said you have them in the Dropbox anyway, so... let's just ask about Valentine's.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. But it does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Lucky you. Wait, can I see your feet? It's not a fetish thing, it's just a why the fuck are they all barefoot in a patient's office kind of thing. So what was the epitaph?
We walk alone without our angel.
Barefoot. We better burn that rocking chair. I think that holds more
Set fire to
sentimental
the rocking
value.
chair. I never like the way it moves forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards.
Interesting perspective.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature.
Oh.
Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Decker's murder?
No.
Maybe you should ask your assistant who Decker saw that day.
Octopus. That, Mariana has an octopus deal on her necklace. I'm gonna ask her about it. That is a octopus, right? What's your necklace?
Nope.
Okay. Do you like octopuses? I know it's octopi, but I just want this to be recognized. Whoops.
Clueless.
Yeah, okay, bye Mariana. It was nice talking to you.
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation. Been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked.
There
Do
are
you think I
plenty
should
of
look for someone
racist
else?
Warcraft players. Well, did he say he's lonely? Let me back up. Are you lonely?
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Well, I think it'll help you... Look when you're ready.
Thanks, Doctor. I appreciate that. I still don't think I'm ready to move forward in that respect. I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
Angel of Death? Barefoot? Yep. Or just a very strange blue sock. What's your favorite season?
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah, just the two of us. It's paradise.
Cephalopod is octopus, right?
It's a sea creature, like an octopus.
Thanks.
I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of an ocean.
Now I'll ask. Do you like cephalopods? I love cephalopods. Cephalopods is my favorite.
No. I think your button's undone.
Oi! Cephalopods me fave. Okay, what's up with Mom?
Thanks for bringing that up.
Do you want to talk about it?
She was interested. Maybe I misread. Maybe she was just being kind. I suppose most women wouldn't enjoy me talking about my dead ex for hours.
Someone will. Okay, bye.
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true. I saw one of your patients, actually. The nurse. She was on the pier with someone.
Really?
Pretty much all of the night, too, so I can vouch for her, even though she probably didn't see me.
How small of a town is this? And how do you know she's a patient?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Decker.
Thanks.
Dr. Decker dated his patients.
Eek.
That's not good behavior, is it?
Well, uh-oh.
I think her name was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman.
That's not a name you
Guess
forget.
that's how he liked them.
What's with your fucking head? Physically.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know?
How old
He
are
said
you?
it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
Why did you want to be? Oh, shut up. I
know,
blow him.
it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile. Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Decker ordered neat whiskey. I had water. I don't drink.
Did he
I
poison
guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
Did you?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it. You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
What season is this? I don't want to ask that.
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Decker on Valentine's Day. 3 o'clock, I think. Just a few hours later, he was... I still can't get over it.
How many hours?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date. Different to what I'm used to.
Until I stabbed him. It was the doctor.
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier. Held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab, and I went home, alone.
Uh,
I think it was about 11 when I left Max. I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to. You can kind of an alibi.
No one says if you think I need an alibi, that damn chipper.
I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Who's Hilda? Oh, is it that
Hilda's
lady?
the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
Why?
Help her finish her unfinished business.
Killing
People
doctors.
who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way.
Sure.
This? Well, it started with this.
Who
It's
would
a locket.
want that?
Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died. I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son never visited. He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery? It just doesn't feel right to me.
You're
What
not
do you think,
in
Doctor?
charge of that.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Yes, you are. Well, I mean, if it was explicitly given to you, then you're fine.
Thank you, Doctor. That makes me feel much better. I shouldn't let what Terry says bother me so much.
You didn't steal it, right? You're not nuts?
Hilda wants to see her daughter. She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent. I can change my skin.
Well.
What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just, hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Well, you just got nuanced. What do you mean, how does it comfort them? Of course you know how
I only
it
shift
comforts
at
them.
work to help my patients. I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone. I can sense it, you know? It's like when you're outside and there's a sudden change in the light or the air feels different and you know it's going to rain. It's like that. I always know when one of my patients is fading, even before the doctors know. Their energy changes. It sounds silly when I put it into words. I sound like my mum. Of course, it was Terry that accused me of stealing. One of the other nurses. She's actually trying to make out that I'm some kind of HSK.
You're gonna make me ask, huh? You're really gonna make me ask.
Healthcare serial killer.
Oh, duh.
You know, like those nurses that kill lots of their patients.
Duh.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
No, why are you surprised?
Anyway, because a few of my patients have died on me, and some of those patients have given me gifts, Terry thinks it means that I've been killing them off. Dr. Decker seemed fine on Valentine's Day. He seemed to be in a good mood. It didn't seem like anything was bothering him.
Oh, your energy was not detected, though.
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type. I've known Max a couple of years, but this is the first time we've been on a date. I don't think he's boyfriend material.
Bye, Elin. So, what's up?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died. I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there, by the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick. I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Sure. Hey, sad girl.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
Don't seek her out. Don't seek her out.
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Oh, dear.
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them. I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
Okay.
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
That's too bad.
The day Dr. Decker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him. Dr. Decker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As the tea.
Why? Was he gonna be skeezy?
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Are you the girl from Midsummer?
House. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Fine.
Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there.
Look for her.
I don't know. I suppose she just reminded me of me.
Narcissist.
I spent a lot of time alone as a child. She said she was trying to catch some strange creatures that she's seen in the water.
And it's small enough to be caught by a shitty net?
I don't know. Minnows, probably. Everything's strange when you're a child. Love? Yes. I suppose I always will.
Oh, maybe the girl saw a cephalopod. Big old question mark.
Valentine's Day night, I was at the lake house, watching David, like I always do.
Okay.
He has trouble with his mental faculties and is getting worse. Yes. I watch him and make sure nothing bad happens.
Well, I think I am actually just a little sleepy. Oh, to get to green, you're going to need to type. You like cephalopods? This is going nowhere.
I don't know.
Well, have you met any? Who do we got? Oh, grave guy. You're new. I'm Lacey. Okay. Who are you?
I'm Lacey Hendricks.
Ah.
So you don't know about me then?
No.
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her. But she was wise to it and started calling the police.
Oh.
They slit her throat with a bread knife.
Can you do
So I
that?
started a neighbourhood watch.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Lacey. Lacey. Jasmine, what are you doing?
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Decker?
He did.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
What's the deal?
When you see a painting,
I'm glad we glossed over that
it
murder.
stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting... They watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
Alright, I think I'm actually done now.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip.
Huh?